Hi guys, it's Jerry, the Chartered Vendor. Welcome to Ask Jerry, the Chartered Vendor. Today I'm hanging solo. Today we're going to discuss about entrepreneurship. I think I tweeted and I posted on my Facebook that entrepreneurship is it's not an easy journey. Like what most people they talk about. You know, what most people do is when they're successful, they only talk about their success stories. They don't want to talk about the other side of entrepreneurship, the sacrifices they made. I think personally, like I'll actually tell you about my journey as an entrepreneur, which started when I was a vendor, I think at an age of 19. The reason why I say I was an entrepreneur at 19 was because that's when I learned how to first recruit someone, how to build a team, how to be accountable, how to save money. It was difficult. You're a vendor, you're not earning much, but you have got a salary bill to take. You want to take care of your salary bill, you want to take care of your rentals. We were living in a difficult economy. Inflation was at around 231 million%. So, yes, I was arrested more than 43 times as trying to make ends meet as an entrepreneur. I was betrayed because even the first person I recruited was one of my close, not my close relative per se, but he was a friend of my mom, the son. I had to recruit him, and he was part of the company, part of my journey as a vendor. But I think about a month or 2 months, yes, he betrayed me, and I ended up actually firing him. So you notice that in this journey, you are going to sympathize with someone's situation. You recruit them in your team, they'll be part of you. Then after that, they'll end up actually betraying you. So what I want to tell you in terms of recruiting, when you're recruiting someone, please don't use sympathy. Recruit because someone is professional. Recruit because someone has got a good attitude. I'm not saying don't recruit relatives. I'm not saying don't recruit friends, but I'm saying don't use sympathy when you're taking someone into your organization. And don't also recruit someone who you can fire. If you're going to recruit your mother, if you're going to recruit your dad, you must be able to actually fire them. Then on the issue of sacrifices, I think up to now, I always say every day I'm broke, every day I'm jobless. I'm trying to look for a job. I'm trying to look for a customer. I'm trying to look for someone who's got my money. Things are tough. You can make sacrifices. You can pay a salary bill of 15, 20, 30,000 to people, but you can actually remain with less than $50 to use you and your family. Because why? You're sacrificing, you're building the company. And the biggest trap now as an entrepreneur, when money starts to trickle in, you're getting your 10, 15,000, 20,000. The biggest trap is your personal. You want to buy your personal assets. You want to buy a nice car because people are now telling you that you are now a CEO. People are now telling you that you are now popular. The car which you are driving doesn't suit you. What I want to tell you is please plow back into the company first. Many people, I've heard a lot of entrepreneurs. You can hear of your Elon Musk, the richest person, one of the richest persons in the world right now. He can tell you that he's rich, but sometimes he's not yet even enjoying his riches. I think he has even said he doesn't own a house. He just owns a private jet. The reason he owns a private jet, he has actually said he wants to travel places. He wants to be early at meetings. He wants to meet people. He wants to make more money. So sometimes people, they think that yes, I'm now owning a business. I'm now an entrepreneur. I'm not going to make a lot of money. That's the mistake which people make. Sometimes you can notice that some of my employees, they can actually take home much than I. But yes, after when I'm successful, let's say 10, 15 years, 20 years after building that business, sometimes that's when you're starting to actually enjoy your business. So just know that this is not an event, it's a process. It's going to be a long process to be an entrepreneur. It's going to be very tough out there. So today we want to dwell mostly on the issue of discipline. The way you are going to be disciplined. I can tell you, I spent almost When I started M&J 2015, and I think I bought my first property in 2017, I stayed in a cottage for more than 4 or 5 years, in a cottage, but I could afford to actually build a house. But I was saying, no, let me plow back into the business. Let me sacrifice for the business to have a foundation. Up to now, I'm still trying to make the foundation strong, because I want, when hailstorm comes, I don't want my building to be destroyed. So I'm building a strong foundation. That's why I'm saying it's a journey of sacrificing. Sometimes you can actually sacrifice your family, you can sacrifice time, you can sacrifice resources. So I just want to say to you today, please, entrepreneurship is not easy. It's gonna be tough out there. It's gonna be cold out there. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose relatives. Some of the relatives are going to say yes, because you're owning a company. Maybe you're now enjoying a bit of popularity. So if I'm going to borrow $20 US, this guy is going to give me. When I'm going to borrow $50, when I'm going to borrow $100, this guy has got money. But that's not it. Sometimes I don't even have that $20. Sometimes I can't even afford a meal. But you can end up even losing your relatives, because they're thinking that you don't want to give them money. Sometimes you're going to lose friends. Sometimes you're going to lose your associates, your close workmates. Sometimes you're going to be misunderstood. They can think that you're a dictator. They can think that you want to use them. You are going to lose many. You're going to be called names. I've been called names: stupid, idiot, maniac, dictator. I've been called a lot of names. So be prepared to be called those names if you want to chase a vision. My vision is to build timeless business in Africa. Yes, we are enjoying a political freedom, but I strongly feel that Zimbabwe, as Africa, we don't enjoy an economic freedom. But the only way we can take that economic freedom is by creating employment, is by creating opportunity, is by making Africa great again. So I believe that I can also participate in that era. I can be also one of the person who can be written in the history books to say he also played his part in order to provide employment, in order to build businesses. So guys, remember, entrepreneurship is not going to be easy. Be worried about recruiting, discipline. Have that discipline, financial discipline. Sacrifices are going to be made. Long hours, you need to put in long hours. You need to sacrifice. So guys, remember, I'll actually catch you the next time when we're discussing more about entrepreneurship. I'm walking the journey. I cannot say I've walked the journey, because I'm still in the journey and I'm still at the foundation of the journey. But I'll share with you my experiences as a vendor and as when I'm actually running M&J as the chief servant. So thank you guys. Until next time, it's Jerry out.
So thank you so much for watching this video. Please, before you leave, just click on the subscribe button. We want you to get notifications whenever we release a new video. So until next time, for now, just browse through, go through the channel. There's a lot of informative content that you can actually get to learn from. So thank you so much. Until next time.